And welcome back live to WomenMoneyEmpower.com. I'm Cathy DeWitt Dunn. Thank you so much for joining our show today. Well, I'm so honored today. I have two fantastic women with me today as promised. Their specialty is collaborative law. And we're going to get into that here quickly, what that is. But I've got Elaine Hall. She's a member of the State Bar of Texas and the Dallas Bar Association and chairs the State Bar's Grievance Committee. Also, she graduated from Texas Tech. I will be there this weekend. Also, I have Andrea Stoller. She earned her law degree, graduating cum laude from SMU, and I'm glad to have you both with me today. Thank you for joining the show, and thank you for really talking to the women out there that there's a better way to handle divorce situations, and this collaborative law process is so new to so many different people.
That's right. And when people consider divorce, rather than just running to litigation, I would encourage people to think about that collaborative process because it is safe. It is confidential. They work together as a team to create the best possible solution for everybody involved in the family. And it is more cost efficient almost all of the time.
You know, Elaine, you really keep control of the process. The court kind of sits back and goes, okay, you all go into your corner to figure out your situation. So the parties are really in control of trying to work out their dispute or their settlement.
That's right. A divorce is a lawsuit, and lawsuit means fighting. If you go take the divorce through a collaborative process, you take the fighting out of it, you look at the divorce process instead of as something to win or lose, as a problem to solve. The husband and the wife are the people who make the decisions about how the problem of getting their lives separated, their property, their debts separated, their children under two new households accomplished.
And I wanted to add, if I were a woman listening to this broadcast, I would have a question of how does it work? I mean, what does it really look like? Okay, I have a collaborative attorney. My husband has a collaborative attorney. What do we do? And so the first thing I want them to know is we meet, all four of us together. We go through a contract that also has a code of conduct. They can ask questions, and they also are aware of and agree to abide by that code of conduct. And that is very important. It doesn't mean they won't have emotions and they won't have maybe some fear, some anxiety. But the goal of the collaborative attorneys is to make them feel more comfortable.
So this is really a collaborative process. Subsequent meetings, Elaine, how do those go?
Well, those meetings might be joined by other team members. We sometimes call a communications coach and the financial planner or the financial neutral who is going to be helping the parties. You sit down and you start looking to gather information. The parties need information before they can make decisions, before they can solve their problem. And the information they need is financial information very often. And they need to accumulate documents that show everybody what the property and the debts look like, what the party's income looks like, so that they can begin to have the information that they need to make the decisions about how to divide the property, how to divide the debt, how to provide financially for the parties after the divorce is over.
And I would add, too, that we will develop options for how to divide things up, maybe property one day, talk about it. Typically, when the parties leave, we might give them an assignment to go get certain documents. And the beauty of the collaborative process is the attorneys encourage and insist that their clients be completely open and hide nothing. In litigation, it's, well, if they don't ask for it, I'm not going to give it to them. In collaborative, part of that contract is open discovery without the need of formal discovery. The other thing I wanted to add was many times the attorneys and the parties and the neutrals will decide that the parties can spend time with the neutral offline, which saves them money because they can just go meet with the neutral. They don't always have to have their attorneys present for everything that goes on.
If you'd like to find out what the collaborative law process is, give me a call today. I'll send you out a brochure. We'd love to hear from you. 972-473-4700. This is Cathy DeWitt Dunn with WomenMoneyEmpower.com. We'll be right back.